I'm in a Captain America suit because I'm going to work and I have to record this video before I go to work, so ignore this, please. Nausea. This is a Chinese film that I checked out for the first time. Excuse me if I pronounced that title wrong. Obviously, I'm not Chinese. This is I've never really seen a Chinese film before. I don't really know much about Chinese culture. I'll just state that up front. But I decided to check this one out because if you know, Nausea 2 comes out in theaters. Well, actually, it's already in North American theaters. And when it came out in China, it became the first ever film to make $1 billion outside of the United States and just in one country alone, with that being China. So I can kind of, so I got me really curious to check this film out, want to review it, and then review Nausea 2 when I get a chance to watch it later this week. I will have a review shot and record going up next week. So this review is coming to you this week, and part 2 review will be coming later this week as well. I didn't really know what to expect. I was really impressed by this film. First of all, this being a Chinese film, I did not watch it in Chinese. Number one, this 4K was just automatically set to the English dub, but it has a subtitle version, but I watched it in English. That's how I prefer to watch some stuff like this, because I'll go back and watch it the original way at some point, but not right now. But this movie was very good. The English dub was incredible. It was really well done. The animation was surprisingly really good. I mean, it's not like Pixar or Disney levels, but for a Chinese film of this budget, it actually looked pretty good. And I really got invested in the story. Basically, the story is a young boy named Nausea is birthed from a heavenly pearl by the Prime Valord of Heaven. Born with unique powers, Nausea finds himself outcast, who is hated and feared, and destined by prophecy to bring destruction to the world. The young boy must choose between good in order to break the shackles of fate and become a hero. And that's kind of the crux of this story. It's like it's a take on good and evil, right? This kid who's literally born with like demon-like powers and demon-like attributes. Is he able to grow past that and not be a destructive force and be a force for good? What does that look like? The other character that he comes to contact with later in the story was more of what you would expect from a hero or a good guy. Ends up becoming more of a villain. They kind of fight. And that's kind of the storyline. Now, this one is mostly focused on him as a child. Second one is going to focus more on him as an adult. And it's kind of interesting. This really feels like a Chinese Marvel movie in a weird sense. Like, it's got action. It's got this interesting story and world building. It has a post-credit scene. Like, it's pretty cool stuff that if you're really into unique fantasy and Chinese lore, mythology, and you just want to see a good animated movie that's not like anime or some of our North American stuff, you want to see them a little bit more unique, this is something definitely worth checking out. It is kind of lengthy, though. It's like an hour and 50 minutes. The second one's like 2 hours 23, which is crazy. But I'm excited to check that out. And let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe.